Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we are learning about Sweden. And apparently, it buys trash from other countries. We're going to check out this video. And, guys, this comes from Susan. Tusen tack for kaffen. And let's just go right into it. This is from a channel that is called The Traveler. Sweden's Trash to Treasure Revolution. That's the title of the video. Link is in the description if you want to watch it without my commentary. How waste became a valuable resource for power and profit. Let's check it out, guys.
Just think of a country that buys garbage from other countries, and its residents feel comfortable wearing secondhand clothes and taking bottles to recycling centers.
Wait a second. So, let me get this straight. Other countries have a hard time disposing of their trash, and then Sweden goes and buys it. Why don't they just take it for free? Or I don't know, because I know that there are some countries that they have a lot of landfill already, and they don't have anywhere to put the trash. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think they should buy it, or do you think it's a favor to other countries? Not sure. Let's see where this video goes.
Just think of a country that buys garbage from other countries, and its residents feel comfortable wearing secondhand clothes and taking bottles to recycling centers. Pretty weird, isn't it? Well, if you've already imagined a godforsaken third world state, then you're wrong. We're talking about Sweden, one of the richest countries in Europe, which has become the absolute record holder in recycling. So today, you'll find out how Sweden turns trash into gold.
I mean, but why do they buy it? Why do they not take it?
Before we begin, make sure you have subscribed to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated.
I mean,
with
think about it.
content.
When you have your furniture that you want to throw away,
1%.
and somebody comes to you and says, listen, let me get this off your hand. You're not going to sell it to them, right? You're just going to give them because you want them to, you want to get rid of that furniture, that trash. Why is Sweden paying for it? I still don't understand. Do they make more profit from the trash than? I don't know. I feel like there's a better negotiation there than, because not only do you have to buy it, but you have to ship the trash as well. Okay, let's see. I'm curious.
Trash ends up in Swedish landfills.
1%.
According to the Swedish Waste Management Association, Avfallsverket, Sweden now recycles more than 99% of household waste. The recycling system works so well that Sweden serves as an example for almost all developed countries concerned about environmental issues.
Awesome.
Why does this system work? No, not because the Swedes are some garbage-eating aliens, or because waste can teleport itself into space.
What? Nobody was thinking that. I bet nobody watching this thought that.
The system did not start yesterday. It all dates back to the 1970s. Sweden, with its harsh climate and total dependence on natural gas supplies, decided to make a radical change in the energy situation. Experts estimate that each Swede produced about 3.3 pounds of garbage per day. Given that 4.4 short tons of household waste is more than enough to compensate for the use of 1.1 short tons of oil, simple logic drove the Swedes to the only right solution. The country got seriously involved in waste recycling.
And very good at it,
apparently. The
apparently.
Swedish case was that the Swedes treated this practice with the utmost seriousness and pragmatism, while in other countries, it remained as a part of an ecological experiment. Since 2002, Sweden has simply forbidden dumping into landfills any.
But this right here, this is the government's fault. It's not even the people's fault, because where are you going to put your trash anyways? This is the collecting issue. Dang. Yeah, the government really, I don't know where this is, but the government really needs to step in to collect more often and be more effective in that. Because I feel like people, if they have a system, they follow it, you know. At least you see a lot of people throwing the trash in the same place because that's where they were told to throw it. So wherever this country is or wherever this place is, the government is at fault because they need to be collecting this more often.
Since 2002, Sweden has simply forbidden dumping into landfills anything that can be used to produce energy. Even
That's
the
awesome.
industry itself runs on garbage. Swedish garbage trucks run on biogas or
I've
electricity
seen this
generated
before.
from waste.
Look at that, guys. You think the trash is like a small thing, right? Let me make this even bigger for you guys. You think this is like just a small garbage? Like look on the side over here. You think it's a small bin, but then in reality, they pull up that bin, and underneath there's like a huge storage room. So when you throw it inside, it actually falls down, and that's where the trash is all stored. Isn't that cool?
Swedish garbage trucks run on biogas or electricity generated from waste.
That is so cool.
Incinerators based on waste-to-energy technology are replacing nuclear power plants for Swedes. On average, such plants produce about 17 terawatt-hour of energy per year. This energy is enough to heat a large part of Sweden, whereas a regular thermal power plant needs coal. These plants need trash, that is, raw materials, which cost almost nothing.
But you still pay for them.
Solid waste disposal provides 20% of the heat in Swedish homes. The Swedes even accept garbage from other countries. For example,
garbage, okay.
Norway brings it to them for free.
Okay.
Neighbors are happy to get rid of trash, but for the Swedes, it is literally an energy source. Waste incineration plants get $43 per 1.1 short tons of trash. For example, Sweden accepted 2.5 million short tons of trash from Norway, Ireland, and the UK in 2014.
For free, right?
In addition to raw materials for heat and energy, Sweden made a profit of almost $100 million.
Wow. Okay, in that case, yeah. In that case, if they're making a profit of $100 million, yeah, it's only fair that they buy the trash from other countries. Share that profit and help other countries develop. No, but honestly, that is crazy amazing. And if you can export this technology to other countries, I think it does the world very good. You know, I'm surprised that Norway doesn't have that. They should have this technology as well. Every country should burn and recycle their trash. That would make, I think that would make the planet much more clean, or much cleaner.
But trash is not the only thing happening in Sweden. The Swedes themselves admit that burning garbage is not the best option. Burning an old thing and making a new one uses a lot more energy than recycling. Also, burning garbage releases CO2 and greenhouse gas, which is very distressing to certain Swedish girls like Greta Thunberg. That's why the population is strongly encouraged to sort the garbage and dispose of it for recycling. All over the country, there are...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it could be cleaner, but I paused and hesitated because I thought of the pollution, because I didn't know if it does pollute or not. But he's saying it's not too good for the environment. I don't know.
Sorting stations located in supermarkets, municipal institutions, and even in the subway for the convenience of residents. Today, 48% of household waste in Sweden is recycled. The rest goes to incinerators. For example, the fibers contained in paper are recycled up to 7 times. Plastic is recycled and used to make new things, also up to 7 times. Recycling has opened up new business opportunities. Some sell lead from batteries. Some make fiber from tires for artificial soccer lawn floors. And some turn old newspapers into eco-friendly spatulas for cleaning up after dogs and cats.
That's so cool.
Moreover, Sweden produces the most e-waste of all EU countries, about 220,000 short tons annually. Since 2014,
e-waste.
all hardware retailers in the country have been required to accept broken and obsolete equipment for recycling based on the exchange concept. When you buy a new computer, you have the right to recycle your old computer and get a discount.
Nice. Ooh,
Besides,
we know your
the
password.
government encourages Swedes to repair appliances, shoes, and bicycles, reducing income tax by half the cost of services. The system of fines, explanatory work, active social advertising contributed to make Swedes more conscious about sorting. In many Swedish kindergartens, children learn to make garden compost from potato peels and other food waste. Recycling is a separate subject in the curriculum, just as physical education or music. There is also an active development of sharing services, where instead of buying or owning things alone, people share everything from cars and housing to skis and bicycles. Things have gone so far that a new genre of commercial has emerged in Sweden, the Pantamera, literally meaning recycle more.
Pantamera. Isn't that they have this in Germany a lot, right?
Eco-friendly future in the Swedish way is what we call a circular economy. We weren't kidding when we said that the Swedes turn trash into gold. They make a lot of money out of it. The classical approach of linear production refers to taking resources from the environment and giving them back, but as garbage in landfills. A circular economy hopes to make a circle out of this straight line, to recycle all or almost all waste, reuse these raw materials to produce things or energy, and so on, as long as it is feasible. Does the rest of the world share this approach? It's hard to know, but the advanced states are trying to adopt the Swedish experience. For example, in Japan, people learn how to build islands from plastic. The artificial island of Odaiba in Tokyo Bay was created out of pressed garbage, and it already has parks, factories, an airport, and an elite residential complex. The land of the rising sun is no less scrupulous about its environmental issues, and now it produces everything from recycled materials ranging from sportswear to carpets. So far, many countries are far away from a waste-free Swedish life.
Dude,
to
that's
do
crazy.
so, we should have to at least...
I know that this is not easy, but I think the best thing we have to do is stop overproducing. It's not an easy thing to do because we never know, like it's supply and demand, right? But I feel like industries, they overproduce and they count waste already into the budget and the production because they already know how much they're going to waste, because it's better to waste for them than to not have in stock. And then we overproduce, we overconsume, and that's the biggest problem, because the population is just growing, and the more we grow, the more we overproduce. So and the world just has a limited space, I guess, at the, you know, I don't know how many years from now, if we keep growing at this rate, I don't think we're going to have any space left, any land left.
At least reconsider our relationship with plastic bags. Refuse
Maybe
to
not
take
in
it
Japan,
at the checkout, even for free. That is, we should change our consciousness. Discover your inner Swede so that the next time you go to the store, you take not a plastic bag, but a reusable grocery bag. At this point, we get to the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.
This editing is so random.
Give this video a big thumbs up.
Using images from Logan.
We're curious to hear your opinion about this video in the comments.
Guys, I feel like this is the type of video that a lot of people would clash opinions on, because there's never a proper solution, right? At least I don't know what is the perfect solution for this. Because if you burn it, it's air pollution. If you recycle it, I don't know, what's the downside of recycling? I don't know. But I feel like there's always something that will be a negative, and there has to be a compromise. So let me know in the comments what your idea of the solution would be. But I feel like this is such an advanced thing, and I feel like if only 1% is going to landfills, I think that's a win, right? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this. I haven't stopped to research or look into this, so I can't give my 100% belief or opinion on this. I never buy a plastic bag. I always have my own. Yeah, I don't like buying plastic bags. Whenever they offer me, you want a plastic bag? I'm like, no, no, no. I either have my own or I carry it on my hand if it's if it's small thing. But it feels like people keep pushing with the plastic bags. But now most of the cashiers give a weird look when I show them that I have my own bag. Yeah, because you're not paying for theirs, right? I don't know. I feel like everything nowadays is based on profit. It's crazy. But with that said, thank you for watching. And I mean, even recycling, you get money out of it, which is okay. I mean, if you reinvest it, that's fine. That's crazy. 100 million from trash. That's crazy. But it really, if the money is put into a good cause, or if it is actually helping the the world heal, then I guess it's a good thing. But anyways, with that said, thank you for watching. If you want to request videos, or if you want to watch full reactions to movies, series, shows, concerts, anime, K-dramas, link is in the pinned comments or in the description, and click over here for more. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.